Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Storyteller's Oracles. I'm Maria, your storyteller. And thank you for being here, first of all. Thank you for all of your likes, your subscribes, your comments. I really do appreciate all of it. This is a passion project. It's something I felt called to do for a while and finally bit the bullet and did it, and it feels good. So thank you for joining me here, because it was a process to get here. So today I'm going to be tapping into collective energies to see what guidance or advice. Let me lower this music real quick. It's really weird because everything sounds extremely loud today. I purposely left it at the volume I had it during my last video, and it sounds really loud, whereas the last video, it sounded low. So yeah, kind of weird, but okay. Anyways, going off on a tangent here. So yes, thank you for being here, and we're going to tap into the collective energies, give you guys some guidance for the next 7 to 10 days, and this is a timeless video. So 7 to 10 days from whenever you find this video, or it finds you, this is going to be messages for you, okay? So if this video has found its way to you, it is for a reason, and there's something for you. I just want to start off with real quick, something that came to me in meditation earlier this morning. We focus a lot on having faith and trusting Source, the divine, that everything is going to work out, that everything's going to be okay. But there's a very important aspect that we seem to forget, and that is, do you trust yourself? Do you have faith in yourself? Faith in your decisions, faith in your choices, faith in your opinions, faith in everything that you do, in you as a whole, you as a person. Do you believe in you? Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into it, and I was feeling really drawn to the Heal Yourself cards earlier, so we're going to go with these. They're by Ina Segal. I don't know if she has any relation to Steven Seagal, but he's pretty badass, so the cards are as well. Maybe it runs in the family. Let's see what guidance we have for the week. Week ahead for the collective, please. I still feel like my music's really loud. Have faith. What did I just say before I even started? Have faith. This card came up for the masculines as well. Let's fast forward this song. We'll get some... I'm going to put on some quieter music. 1 second, please. Just because, you know... I don't want it to be too loud so I can focus. Have faith. Have faith. I feel like that's coming through strong, but it's not just faith in the divine, it's faith in yourself. Faith that you're making the right choices. Faith that you're on the right path. Faith that this is what you're being guided to do or say or feel. You're on a path, right? Sadness, even sadness, yes, even sadness. Have faith. If you're feeling or experiencing sadness in your life right now, it is for a reason. There's something deeper within that. You need to dive into that sadness and actually feel it. Let yourself cry if you need to cry. Let yourself feel the feelings that come to the surface. Don't push them away, because when you push them away, that's not having faith in yourself. You're not having faith in yourself that you can deal with your own emotions. How are you going to deal with the emotions of other people that you interact with? How are you going to deal with all of the possibilities that can happen in the world, period, if you can't even deal with your own emotions? What else do you have? Cycles. You've been at this point before. That's what I'm hearing. You've been here before. If you're still watching, and if it's resonating, I want you to do me a real quick favor and just take a deep breath. Hold. And release, and just feel that breath flow through your whole body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And do it a few times from the belly. Put one hand on your heart and one on your belly if you need to. Keep your chest steady and let the rising come from your diaphragm. Deep belly breaths. Okay. I am going to be sending Reiki. Being a healer is what I do first and foremost. And why not do it in my readings as well, right? So I'm going to be sending Reiki through the cards. So whatever cards resonate with you, there will be healing that will come to you through those cards, okay? I want you to just be open to that. Be open to receive the healing. And have faith. I'm being drawn to it. Have faith that you will receive the healing as well. And nothing can stop energy, okay? Time, space, none of that matters. Time doesn't even exist. It's a man-made thing to track productivity. Whose productivity, though? Greedy people? Distorted energy people? Because when you're truly balanced and at peace within, time doesn't matter. It's not even a thing. You only follow it because it's how society is. But deep down, you know it's not even real. And it doesn't even matter. What else do you have from this deck, Spirit? Rejection. And how teachable are you at the bottom? Rejection is God's protection, right? I know you might be tired of hearing that, but have faith. You're repeating a cycle for a reason. How teachable are you? How teachable are you? You have this rejection, but how teachable are you so that you can break this cycle? And I feel like it's going to require having faith to break this cycle. You have to be open to receive. And I mean, that's feminine energies, right? So maybe collectively as a whole, our feminine energies are out of balance. I mean, this world, this planet as a whole is out of balance within the feminine energies. It needs to be rebalanced. That's what we're all striving for. There's a lot of distorted masculine and distorted feminine energy. It all needs to be brought back into balance. But it has been predominantly masculine. And that's why there's so much aggression. That's why there's so much conflict. Because feminine is more receptive, is more forgiving, flowing. Beauty. I just heard Beauty in the Breakdown. Who's that song by? Who's this beauty in the breakdown? It's either Imogen Heap or Frou Frou, because it was the same artist, like the same singer for both groups. Imogen Heap or Frou Frou, Beauty in the Breakdown. That song might be important for someone because I'm feeling very called to it. And in the song, it does talk about someone else being in control of, I think it's like the ship or something like that. Or driving. I can't remember. But I know it is talking about surrender. It is a song that talks about surrender. There is beauty in the breakdown. And we have the sadness card here. We have rejection. We have how teachable are you? And we have beauty. There is beauty in the breakdown. There is beauty in the sadness that you're going to feel. There is beauty in being rejected. Why? Because you learn your worth. You learn your true value. When someone rejects you and you know in your heart, like, why would they do that? Like, I'm the best person for this job, or I really love this person, or I really know what I'm doing, blah, 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 whatever it may be. When you experience that rejection, it is because you know your worth, because your gut is telling you that's why you are feeling rejection. But how teachable are you in that moment to understand that it's not about you, it is about the others involved, whatever energy they're in, wherever they're vibrating at, that has nothing to do with you. How teachable are you, though? Because there's a lesson in that for you. Why are you so triggered by being rejected? How have you been rejecting yourself? Have you been rejecting your own ideas? Have you been rejecting yourself as a whole? Have you been rejecting your own happiness, your own love? How teachable are you? Beauty is everywhere. You just have to look. I've been saying this for years. I actually used to have it as my heading on my Instagram, and I just recently changed it for career purposes, but it's actually one of my favorite sayings. Beauty is everywhere. You just have to look. I don't even know if anyone's ever said it before, but I've said it my whole life, so I guess it's my quote. Who knows? There's a snake here. This is about transformation, and we have the cycles card, and it definitely takes so much faith to go through transformations, because we get to this point many times where we feel disconnected and we feel confused and we feel almost like, what is even the point in this? Like, I've been doing this for so long and I don't see anything changing. What the hell is the point? Why am I still doing this? Why am I still even trying when nothing seems to be working? But you might be right at that point. I just heard precipice of a breakthrough where everything is going to transform. But you're blocking it by not having faith. And I feel like it's mostly faith in yourself, because if you trust yourself, you are going to trust that what you are being guided to do is correct. Because you trust yourself to know the difference between, ego and source, right? Or maybe that's something you need to work on. Maybe that's why you're struggling with having faith. Because maybe you're not having faith in yourself. All right. Anything else from this deck, please? Anything else from this deck? 3 shuffles. Anything else from this deck? Final shuffle. Soulmate card came out. Patience card. And Wild. Wild is about unleashing your inner spirit. I mean, look how... Just red is the color of passion, right? And look how vibrant this dress of hers is. And it's just flowing in the wind along with her hair. And she has this lantern. And it's, you know, like in the Hermit card, the lantern is... some say it's the star that is in the lantern, which is, you know, guided by the divine. So, like, she's wild and free because she knows she's guided by Source. Have faith and patience and cycles. And how teachable are you? For some of you, this is related to a soulmate. This could be just a soulmate. This could be a twin flame. Soulmates can also be friends or family members, because a soulmate can be anything, right? I mean, I recently met, for sure, I know one soulmate who is a soul sister. And like, it was unexpected. It wasn't what I was looking for in any way, shape, or form, but it was so needed, because I mean, it feels really good to have a friend who feels like family, right? That's a beautiful feeling, and I'm so grateful for that, because it's something that I've always given in my friendships, but it has never fully felt reciprocated. It was more of I had a lot of friends in my life that were friends out of pure interest for something that they wanted from me, whether it was popularity in high school, or if it was for, you know, the free readings and healing just from being around me, because I have a very, very calming presence. But I can also be very triggering, because I am 100% a mirror. I'm always very open to reflecting to everyone anything that they may need. So I am very triggering to many people to be around, people who are not doing their own inner work. And for you, it may be the same thing. And maybe that's why the soulmate card's coming up, because it may be a similar situation for you, where you've lost a lot of friends and family and whatnot, because of who you are, because of your wild, you know, you're wild, which isn't really wild. It's just you. It's you being you. And do you know why it's considered wild? Because you are unique. You are one of a kind. There is absolutely no one else on this planet that is exactly like you, nor will there ever be. Okay? That is why it can be seen as wild by many or a few. But it is true to you, and that's what matters. Okay? All right. Victim consciousness was at the bottom of that. I don't know if that means something to anyone or not, but we're not going to pull it, because we're trying to keep it to positivity, and I don't want your mind to wander to that, because we're not victims, right? We're not victims, because we're going to have faith in ourselves. We're going to be patient because we have faith in ourselves, and we're going to stick to doing our inner work, being teachable so that we can heal. We're not going to worry about anyone who rejects us. We're not going to worry about how sad things might make us, things falling away, because when you clear things out of your life, it opens up space for newer, better, more beautiful things to happen. Experiences that truly do enrich you at a soul level. So don't worry about things falling away. Don't be sad about that. Feel that sadness, absolutely. But why are you feeling that sadness? Did you perhaps give too much and didn't get what you thought you should have received? Did you perhaps focus too much on others and end up getting dropped on your behind? So we have a distant kiss in a prayer flag. It's just always weird. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. And they want me to put this one on the soulmate card. So there is someone out there, whether it be a friend, a family member who thinks the same as you, that you may not know that they are in the same mindset as you, or a lover. There is someone out there manifesting you. But it is important for you to have faith and deal with these other cycles that are still going on for you. It could be patience. It could have to do with sadness, rejection, obviously it's how teachable are you. It could be with your wilding, just being your authentic self. Maybe that's what it's going to take for that to finally come through. I mean, how can you expect to be happy and have everything you need if you're not even being true to yourself? You're not even being honest with who you are. To you. First and foremost, right? To you. I mean, come on. Passages. Spiritual signs of inclination. You are walking through passages of your transformation. And I told you, I got transformation with the snake in this picture here. And there's a compass in her hand. And that snake's all wrapped around that tree that she's leaning on. Like, maybe you need to ground yourself. Some of you need to ground yourselves. Anything else? Well, that was fast. Anything else? Since these seem to be little separate ones. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. They want this on the Have Faith card, so we're going to put it there. Some of you may be traveling, like physically traveling to new locations. And for some of you, this travel could be that journey within, right? That journey to self, the ultimate journey. If you ask me, it's like the ultimate journey, right? It's the hardest one we make. It's the hardest to be honest with ourselves. We can call people out all day and it's easy as pie. But calling yourself out, that's another story, isn't it? I don't want to read them that way, this way. Oh my gosh, and was that the first one? I don't know, but we're going to take it. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Yep, okay. Any more? Thank you. None of those flipped. Final shuffle. One more, okay. Anything else? Okay. So, a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. And I'm being told to put this one with patience. So, she's sitting here in this card. She's sitting at this wishing well with these coins in her hand. And she's sitting there thinking and thinking and thinking, right? And I mean, if you look at her, she could look like she's just wasting her time, right? It's like, throw the damn coins in the well, make your wishes, and be done with it already, right? But to her, it probably feels like time is standing still. Because she's just fully present in her moment. She wants to make sure that those wishes that she's making are truly the ones that she wants to be making. So, manifestation, I'm being drawn to manifestation, even though there's nothing here about it, but, you know, I'm getting it. Manifestation has to do with your state of mind. So, if you are constantly thinking negative thoughts and not not having faith, it's funny because it's right next to the patience card, not having faith that things are going to come to you if you just focus on the positive, like, oh yeah, well, I don't know, maybe you think that those people who are happy-go-lucky all the time, maybe you think that they're crazy or weird. So what? So what? I mean, could you imagine what it would be like to live every moment of every single day of your life feeling completely at peace and happy because you choose to be that way, because that one blissful moment of peace, you harness that moment, and anytime you want to feel it, you just think back to that moment. That's a positive way to use your past, by the way, because the past isn't just negative. There's so much to be learned there. You could focus back to the happiest, most blissful, peaceful moment of your life, or multiple ones, like a story reel. I'm just seeing like an old movie film thing where you had to actually like stick the film onto the thing and it would project it to the screen. And I'm just seeing these different pictures. It like switched from the movie one to like a straight up projector where it was this round thing that you would put different slides in, and then as you hit the button on the thingy, it would change from one picture to another. And it's just like different pictures but screenshots of different periods in life. So harness those beautiful moments that you've had. Give thanks for all of those moments. Be grateful for them and focus on more of that. I want more of this love. I want more of abundance. I want more of serenity. I want more of bliss. I want more of pleasure. Whatever it is that your heart desires, focus on that. Don't focus on people. Focus on how it made you feel. On the amazing lightness and just joy that you felt in that moment. And hold on to that for as long as you can. Okay? Sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sun's light burns. Sadness and cycles. It may be therapeutic for some of you to go and watch the sunset. Find somewhere scenic, a lake, a mountain, the top of a skyscraper. I don't know, that would be really cool. I've never been on top of one of those. I'm terrified of heights, but that would be kind of cool. I would totally do it. Face my fears for a beautiful sunset up high like that. Maybe therapeutic for some of you to meditate at sunset. Try that. Birth. Another gateway appears in view. A new life is unfolding with blessings to you. And I'm being drawn to put this on the How Teachable card, because in life we are reborn many, many, many times over. Life is all about lessons and cycles, and we have that here, and we have How Teachable Are You? So this is about a rebirth of self, shedding that old skin like the snake. I did not know this, but if a snake does not shed their skin, they die. Like, they will die. And it is a painful process to shed that skin. I mean, you ever had a really big, nasty scab when you were little, like your whole freaking knee got scraped up or something, or maybe your whole elbow, and when it was healing, it was really itchy, but when you would go to mess with it, it would rip it off and it would hurt. It's painful, right? It's painful because it'd still be healing underneath, and you couldn't mess with it. You had to let it come off naturally and just slowly grin and bear it, just bear through the pain. Kind of like childbirth. I did all three natural, and yeah, you get through it. It's possible. Even though it doesn't feel like it. But it's possible. We were built for it, as sacred portals for souls, right? But yeah, growth is painful. Growth is painful, but it is also beautiful, which is why it's on the beauty card. Oh, why would a snake be on the beauty card? Well, that's why. Because it talks about growth, transformation, and it's painful. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. Shadow work is not difficult, but it's shadow work because it's painful. It's being honest with yourself. It is looking within. It is telling yourself the truth that you don't really want to hear because it's making you face those inner demons, the traumas. It's really, truly acknowledging what you need to work on within yourself. And it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. You know exactly what you need. Fear is a guide. Okay? Fear is a guide. It shows you where you need to go. If you're about to go into something and you're feeling, oh my God, this is awful, this is the worst thing, what are you doing? Don't do this. Don't do this. It's going to end bad. Walk away. Fear is guiding you. Fear is guiding you in the right direction. If you're thinking of talking to someone and you're feeling afraid, but your heart is telling you, you need to do this. You need to get this out. That fear is guiding you that this is the right way. Okay? Because what you are thinking is absolutely correct. If you're thinking you need to walk away, walk away. If you're thinking you need to change directions, change directions. If you're thinking that you need to speak up, speak up. If you are thinking that you need to be more honest with yourself, be more honest with yourself. Let's pull a couple of Aboriginals and then we'll close it out. All right. Let's get a few more, please. Thank God for boobs, right? They stopped all my cards from falling. Forgiveness. Trusting yourself is often harder than trusting others. Don't worry if you get this wrong. Consequences will not be as bad as you think. I'm feeling very called to put this on the rejection card as well. Maybe you are needing to reject someone and you're afraid to. Yeah, and Divine Guardian says, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. You know what you need to do. And you know how rejection feels, so you're afraid of rejecting someone, but you know you need to because you know that you need to walk away from whatever that is. It's not for you. It irritates the hell out of your soul. It makes you miserable. Yeah. Like I feel disgust. I feel heavy. I feel burdened. Yeah. Trust yourself and forgive yourself for whatever decisions you made that put you in the situation you're in. But know that what you are thinking you need to do is correct, okay? I feel like you listen to other people. Oh, well, yeah, then you should do this. You should totally do that. Well, you know, why are you going to put up with that? Whatever it may be, whatever you are hearing that you listen to that now you know you shouldn't have, forgive yourself. Don't reject yourself. That's self-rejection. Not forgiving yourself, you are rejecting yourself. And you need to love yourself. Break that cycle. Love you. Forgive yourself. Confident. You confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. It is about knowing who you are and what you want. And most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. Wild. Standing in your power, having that confidence. I mean, that's a sexy dress that she's wearing. A super low cut, has a split all the way up to the hip. It's flowy. It's sexy. It's nice. I like it. I want to dress like that. I would dress like that every day if I could. Who knows? Maybe one day I will, right? Confidence. And it's not ego, because, maybe you're thinking, if you're feeling good about yourself, don't think you're being egotistical. Don't think you're being arrogant. Like, sure, it's okay if you want to question that. Yeah, go ahead. But say, am I really being arrogant? Am I really being egotistical? You're probably not. You're probably just standing in your power, unleashing your wild, your uniqueness, who you really are. Who cares if nobody else agrees with that? Or if they have a problem with it, let them go. Let them go. Let them go. It is so not worth it. Boldness. Don't take this lying down. Get up and fight, but fairly. This fight will be remembered because of the respect and dignity you bring to the battle. I don't know why I'm being drawn to put this one on the sadness. Maybe it makes you sad. Somebody has hurt you. Somebody has hurt you, and old you would have just lashed back out. I just heard clap back. I don't even use that, but whatever. That was the old you, but you're breaking cycles. You are growing as a person, and you're going to fight fair now. You're going to be able to handle this without without getting nasty. Because you're better than that now. You've grown. It is not worth going to that level, because what you put out is what you get back. So if you put out nastiness, ripple effect, it's eventually going to come back to you, right? I mean, if you look at a lake, once the ripples reach the edge of the lake, they go back. Just like the waves crashing on the shore, they flow back, right? So that ripple effect, that energy you put out, will eventually come back out to you. God knows how long that'll take, right? The universe is vast. Who knows how long it'll take for whatever energy you send out to come back to you? But it will. That's why past life karma is a thing. Some take longer to come back, but they always do. All right, what else? Resilience. Anything else to go with this resilience? Okay. And caution is at the bottom. Someone is protecting you from the truth because they are worried about your response. It is not their decision to make. You are tougher than they think. How teachable are you? Have faith that no matter what someone might be holding for you, like I feel like you can feel that someone is keeping something from you, but don't worry about it. That's something they need to work through, okay? They're not having faith in those around them because they're not having faith that you can handle it. But for whatever reason, they think they're protecting you. I feel like they think they're protecting you. But I feel like it's something so petty. It does not feel like it doesn't feel like anything significant. Someone's protecting you from the truth because they're worried about your response. It's not their decision to make. You're tougher than they think. Steadiness. Things seem to be moving slowly, but use this time to your advantage and gather your resources and rebuild your energy. You are going to need them. And caution was at the bottom. There's no truth behind this farce. Be wary of smoke and mirrors. Look closer and the illusion will soon melt away, revealing a sanctuary where only truth remains. See, yeah, the truth is a truth is a truth, and the truth will always come to light. There's a saying in Spanish, entre cielo y tierra no hay secreto. Between the earth and the sky, there are no secrets. Or heaven and earth, if you will. Between heaven and earth, nothing is hidden. So the truth will always come to light. You don't have to worry about it. You're learning your own resilience. That's why it's on How Teachable Are You? Because you're learning to be stretchy and bendy. I keep seeing putty and bamboo, and they're both very stretchy and flexible, right? So you're learning to be resilient. And it feels like it's taking forever, but patience is a virtue, one we must all learn, right? It seems like it's moving slowly, and oh my God, and the card that was on top of patience is also a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So maybe it's about your mindset. Maybe it feels like it's taking forever because all you're doing is focusing on that. And instead of focusing so much on this one thing that you're waiting on, maybe you need to focus more on just being present, being grateful. I mean, that's always a good idea, right? To be present in the moment. All right. Final words, please. I hope this resonates. I feel like there are multiple messages in this. Messages within messages on top of that. So a full part of one of the messages might not resonate with you, but a part of it might, and it might stick with part of what you heard in the rest of the video. If it does, hey, then that's the message for you. Whatever gives you that little tingle that lets you know it's for you. All right. Don't hear my music now. See, now it's too quiet. Because it's my drumming music. I like the drums. Very Aboriginal. Care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Final shuffle, please. Okay. And there's one behind here as well. We're gonna put you here, then you here, then you and you. Society was under care required. So care required says guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. I'm being drawn to resilience and boldness. Don't lash out. I keep hearing don't lash out. Cooler heads shall prevail. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. So that sounds fun. If you get invited out somewhere, go. Go. Have fun. Be in the moment. Be grateful that you were invited out. Be grateful that someone wants to hang out with you. You know, be grateful that you have friends to hang out with or family to hang out with. I mean, think about it. There are some people who might have just moved to a new town and they literally don't know anyone. They don't have anyone there. And they would love to be invited out places, right? But they don't know anyone yet. So they have to go out solo. And for some of you, that invitation is an invitation from yourself. If you feel like going out, I just heard light up the town. Go do it. Go do it. What are you waiting for? Jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. And I did get called to grounding as well. earlier in the read. So some of you do need to ground and be careful with who you tell your secrets to. For some of you, honestly, with this passages, spiritual signs of inclination, you're walking through passages of your transformation, and the fact that that's on the beauty card. Okay, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. For some of you, this is a spiritual glow up. When you shine your light from within, you radiate that to the world, okay? You literally glow. Maybe that is triggering for some people around you, and it's causing the jealousy, which that's their own demons they need to work with. Be very careful of those around you. Watch their behavior. When you talk about your victories, how do certain people react? When you speak of, yourself positively, look at how people react around you. Because some people, when you talk about how you're feeling good about yourself, that you're being healthier, doing this, doing that, or the other, they might just be like, well, that's nice. Good, I'm happy for you. Are they really, though? Are they really? Pay attention. The actions within the actions, the slight, subtle muscle movements on people's faces when they're speaking to you, the tone in their voice, the energy in their presence. Travel. Long-distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. Singles are about to have so much fun. I'm just feeling it with this travel and society. So maybe some of you are going to be moving, and your sadness could be because you're going to be somewhere where you're alone. But this is going to be beautiful for you, because in going out, I just heard in take yourself out on a date. In taking yourself out, it's just going to open so many things up for you. And for others of you, there is someone who's at a distance from you who's going to be communicating with you. Well, I want to know what this communication is about. Real quick. What is this communication about? This long distance communication. What is this long distance communication about, please? What is this long distance communication about? Six of Swords, which is moving into calmer waters, and Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. This may be someone who abandoned you or made you feel abandoned. Give me some more on this, please, Spirit. What is this long distance communication about? What is this long distance communication about, please, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else on this long distance? It's going to come in fast. Eight of Wands. King of Cups. Ugh. Don't like doing love readings, but I'm really hardcore getting love vibes from this. And we do have the soulmate card. And we have 5, 2 5s, soulmate. Three fives. 14 soulmate breaks down. 1 and 4 is a 5. Patience 23. 2 and 3 is a 5. Sadness is a 5. We have 5 of Pentacles. What else? 9 and 17. Yeah, and we have multiple 6s. We have 6, 6, 6, 3 6s on the board. Yep, 3 6s on the board. For some of you, this is going to be in a message. Someone's going to contact you who is at a distance from you, who I feel broke your heart in some way, shape, or form in the past. It's something you've been waiting for. 3 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Cups. Yeah, this is someone from your past. This is someone from... I just got freaking chills all over. That hasn't happened in a while. But they're coming with love. maybe that's what this resilience is about. Maybe somebody was protecting you from something, and maybe that's why they were gone for so long and didn't talk to you, but now they're coming in with the truth. I mean, where was it? I swear I saw Ace of Swords. Anything else, Spirit, on this? It's long distance communication. Queen of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, there's shit you don't know about. Don't cut people off just because you're in this cycle of rejection wounds. Oh my God, I'm so specifically being drawn to stuff and I'm getting hardcore chills right now. This is very important for someone who's watching this. This is a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Do not be this Queen of Swords, okay? She can be very vicious, right? Very cutthroat. Like her sword's always up and at the ready, right? But on the inside, she's ooey gooey, soft and chewy. Like Rambling Mike says. I love him. He's a tarot reader here on YouTube. Check him out. But she's super sweet and loving on the inside. She's just been hurt a lot. So if you are this Queen of Swords energy, if you have been hurt a lot and you are defensive about someone from the past, know that there is stuff you do not know about. And then we have the card, someone's protecting you. Resilience, someone's protecting you from the truth because they're worried about your response. But it's not their decision to make about whether or not you're worried about it. They're coming in and they're going to tell you the truth. But I feel like they're worried about the truth. Can I please get some more on this long distance communication, Spirit? Six of Pentacles, that is equal give and take. That's fairness. Balancing the scales, I heard. Anything else? 2 of Swords, don't be in your head indecisive about this. Maybe this person was indecisive. Maybe they were very in and out with their energy with you. Maybe it was like a touch and go relationship where they never fully invested. And maybe that's why you're in this Queen of Swords energy. Because I feel like that's your energy. More on this long distance communication, please, Spirit. King of Wands, he's passionate. He goes for what he wants, doesn't hesitate. And 4 of Wands, this is like the halfway to marriage card. This is a celebration. Okay? Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You've been losing sleep over this. You've been losing sleep over this. This is why this sadness card is here. It's a rejection wound. This is someone's hardcore rejection wound. But we also have here sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication in relationships. And this is going to come in fast. It's a passionate message with 8 of Wands and King of Wands showing up here. And Mr. Cup of Love, the King of Cups. Someone has so much love for you. And they really, really want to move into a better place with you. Moving on to calmer waters. The sun is shining on the horizon. A new day is dawning. Okay? They know that they made you feel this way. But in making you feel this way, they made themselves feel this way, like, I'm hearing like times 1,000. Okay? They made themselves feel left out in the cold because the decisions that they made when they walked away screwed up their life in so many ways that now they see everything so clearly. They can feel it. Look at the music. Look at the music notes. You feel the music, right? They feel it in their bones, like they know. 6 of Cups again. This is someone from your past. They're thinking about the past. They're thinking about you. I don't feel you were always in Queen of Swords energy. I'm getting more like Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. Like you were passionate. You were open. You were there. You were present. You were the freaking Empress. You were the Empress, right? Like you gave abundantly because you are so abundant. You were infinitely abundant, especially in love. Like your heart is so big. I feel it. You're such a loving person. The Devil. This may have been a third-party situation, and I was kind of picking up on that, but I didn't want to say anything. Empress. They realize now that you are the Empress. They've dealt with the devil. I feel like whatever decisions they made that left you feeling left out in the cold and in your head about things and sad and feeling rejected and repeating that cycle over and over because you were rejecting yourself. You got to love yourself and move past that, right? Love yourself enough to know that whatever they did was a reflection of them and not you. But this devil is here because I feel like whatever they moved on to was literally, I heard, the devil himself. Send them love. But you are the Empress. You are their wish fulfillment. Anything else on this long distance communication, please? Final shuffle, Spirit. I'm going to do one more. Okay. Final shuffle. It's long distance communication. Okay. I feel like Spirit's just as excited about this. So we got King of Swords, but he's in the reverse. So King of Swords is like very cold, right? He can be very cold and detached. But it was kept flying over this way, like towards the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So I feel like this person is no longer detached. They're no longer cold and calculated, I heard. They're open to love now. They're open to work together. Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, teamwork. They want to work with you now. 10 of Cups. You are their 10 of Cups. You are their dream. They're tired of battling in their life. They are tired of this 5 of Wands energy. 5 of Wands, it's like it's healthy competition, but at the same time, like, when is enough enough, you know? And I feel like that's where they're at. They don't want to keep going down the road that they've been going on anymore. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, they want to start new. This is a stable. Pentacles is very stable. It's slow, but it's steady. You know, it's dependable. Ace of Wands, and it's also passionate. I'm telling you, whatever's coming in, it's a victory. 6 of Wands. This is beautiful. I keep getting chills. This is beautiful. Please, please, whoever you are that this is resonating for, that is in this Queen of Swords energy, that you are feeling sad because of this rejection, this person is coming in. Do not think about it. Do not stress about it. Know that it is going to be victorious. Okay? Manifestations. Focus on your manifestations. This was the last card that came out from the fortune cookies. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. But you have to have faith. You have to be patient. You have to be teachable so you can break these cycles, stay true to you and release your wild, see the beauty in yourself and in everything around you, including sadness and rejection. Okay? Because this soulmate's coming in for you. Collectively as a whole, for everyone else, this is you having faith in you, you getting out of your head. Stop tormenting yourself. Stop punishing yourself. Stop rejecting yourself. You are love because you are loved by the divine. Okay? I hope this helps. Check out my Instagram. I am doing a free live event with my girl Jasmine. We are going to be doing, she's going to do a cord cutting ritual. She's really awesome at this stuff. And we're all going to put our energy into it so that it is going to be even more powerful that way. We're doing a cord cutting. We're also going to talk about breaking like ancestral patterns, because that's honestly, it's the whole purpose of this thing is to break whatever's holding us back. It's a release. And we're going to be pulling cards and doing some meditation. So join us there. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe and comment, hit the little notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.